So hello everyone, I hope you are okay today. So today we will talk about the transforming liabilities under the designing a swap for interest rate. So it will be a little bit different than our previous video. Again, we will design a swap, but this time we will transform the liabilities. Therefore, it will be a little bit tricky, but don't worry. Be happy and watch the video. So question says that suppose firm ABC and the XYZ face the following borrowing cost in the fixed and floating rate markets. So if ABC company borrow some money, so then he has the fixed rate and for which is the 4%, and for the floating rate it will be LIBOR plus 0.3%. For XYZ company, fixed rate interest is 5.2% and floating rate will be LIBOR plus 1%. So question says that we know that ABC company wants to borrow at floating rates while the XYZ company wants to borrow at the fixed rate interest. Okay. The question says that design a fixed to floating interest rate swap that nets your brokerage company 0.10% per annum in commissions and simultaneously appear equally attractive to ABC and XYZ. Okay. So in previous video I already warned you, but again I want to say something. When you read the question, please try to underline some important parts of the question and try to draw something on the page. Okay, so the first step to design a swap will be find the comparative advantage, and at the end of that we will find the net capacity to improve. So let's write the comparative advantage. So be careful, this time we are actually borrowing money. So therefore having a low interest rate will be advantage for us. So when I look at the fixed rates for ABC company and XYZ company, ABC company actually has 1.2% advantage. And when I look at the floating rates, XYZ company actually has the disadvantage. Therefore, I write the minus sign, minus 0.7%. So at the end, we have 0.5% comparative advantage. So also we want to take our commission, which is 0.10%. Then we have 0.4% capacity to improve. So we will treat equally two of the companies because question says that. So for net capacity to improve is 0.2% for each company. So what was our second step? Second step is define a target. So target for ABC company and target for XYZ company. Again, be careful, we are transforming the liabilities. Therefore, we will targeting lower interest rates than the company expect. So for the ABC company, our capacity to improve 0.2%. So we will target 0.1%. For XYZ company, we have 0.2% capacity to improve, and we will target 5% because at the end of the day, XYZ company wants fixed rate to borrow cost, and ABC company wants floating rate to borrow cost. So And third step is to design a swap. So let's write ABC swap bank or brokerage company, whatever you say, and XYZ company. So trick comes here. Again, I am underlining this sentence. We are transforming the liabilities, so we will borrow cost. So therefore, the direction of the arrows will be different when we compare to our previous question, but the logic will be same. Again, to design a swap, our first arrow will be indicates to the opposite strategy. So ABC company wants floating rate, but for this arrow I actually write the 4% fixed rate. For XYZ company, I will write LIBOR plus 1.0. So let's think. So at the end of the day, the XYZ company has a target of 5% interest rate to borrow money. So currently they have LIBOR, but in this time the right side of the arrow will indicate the plus. It means that I'm in that, not the right side. So if the arrow gets inside of the company, okay, so consider as minus. If the arrow get out from this company XYZ, then it will be plus, because we are borrowing the money. So this time logic is a little bit different, but not too much. So let's look at the target. So I mentioned that the XYZ company's actually target is 5%. So therefore, what is the current situation in the XYZ company? So actually XYZ company, let's write like that, then you can understand better. So I will elaborate these arrows. So this time this means plus LIBOR plus 1% minus LIBOR. Okay, so this arrow this time, if it gets out from this company, it will be plus. This arrow will indicate the plus. So what was our target? 5%. So plus LIBOR and minus LIBOR gone. We have 1%, so we need to add 4%. This will be 4. So let's look at the ABC company from here. So ABC company actually has LIBOR, that's good, plus has 4%, but this for the inner arrow, this will be minus. So what was the target? LIBOR plus 0.1%. Then we should write 3.9 to find LIBOR plus 0.1%. So at the end of the day, ABC company is happy, XYZ company is happy, because they borrow money with the lower interest rate than they expect. Also, as a swap bank, we got LIBOR, we give LIBOR, and we take 4% and we give 3.9% interest rate, so we have 0.10% as a commission. So I understand you. The logic for the transforming liabilities a little bit different, and it might be confusing. But this time, please do not forget that you are borrowing a money actually. So therefore, this time, we are designing a swap to borrow the money. Okay, so that these arrows, the outer arrows, if you want to memorize, that I don't recommend, but for the midterm or the finals, if you want to memorize, the outer arrows will actually indicate the plus sign, and the inner arrows like that will indicate the minus sign. See you.